Okay, so let's count 1, 2, 3. Ghost in a bottle. So let's go ahead and let's jump right in. You will need a bottle, you will need an air pump, a rubber stopper, and you will also need some sort of rubbing alcohol. Now we will use these items to make a cloud inside this bottle by using a process called condensation. Now clouds actually form when water vapor in the air cools and turns back into tiny water droplets, and we are going to do that process inside the bottle. So first what we want to do is we want to put the alcohol in the bottle. Now this is acting in place of water. So you could do water, it's just not quite as dramatic. So it doesn't really matter how much you put in, but enough that you want to swirl, enough that you can swirl around the bottle to actually see that moving in there. Okay, so you want to swirl that in. Again, this is acting as the water. Now we want to go ahead and we want to pump air into the bottle. Now when we pump the air in, the pressure and temperature will increase inside the bottle. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can use, if you don't have a rubber stopper, you can kind of get creative. I did that the first time I was doing this experiment. I was just finding a cork actually, and I just poked a hole in a cork and it worked just as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you have to hold it tight. Okay, so you want it to get pretty hard so you can tell that their air pressure is a lot higher. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull off the top. When we do that, the pressure will drop and the temperature will cool rapidly, causing condensation to occur. And this is going to make a ghost appear. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ghost in a bottle. Isn't that great? Definitely make sure you check it out so you can get a little bit more in the Halloween spirit. And eventually our weather will follow suit as well.